Good morning, everybody. Welcome today to William's Adventures and Fallout 4. This is going to be an ongoing series I am going to be doing. I was playtesting it to see how it worked. Or I have playtested it to see how everything worked. It meshed very well. Because what I'm trying to do is set up a schedule pretty much for my streaming, where regular days of the week I am doing like Valheim before I go to work. Well, on Saturday and Sunday and Monday I do Fallout 4, Skyrim, and Fallout 76.
War. War never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the U.S. ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
Okay.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hon.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Okay. So, one of the things I picked up on, no, I could be wrong, but please tell me if I am, is when you, in that last little cutscene where his entire squad was walking along, it to me looked like they were in Alaska or Colorado. But since, because it was very mountainous, it was snowy, so I'm thinking it was Alaska. So what I believe is he did see, he was in the battle for Anchorage. I could be wrong, but that's what I took away from it. I'm gonna build this to kind of look like me. What's happening, Will? Hey, good morning, Daniel. How you doing? Like I said, I just started Fallout 4, and we were talking about the opening scene. Oh, kind of looks like me. Oh, I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, get out of the way, woman. I need a mirror. I'm kidding, I'm not like that. Let's go with hair. I want to style. Alright. Well, that's always a good thing. Your Saturday's going okay for you so far? Beatnik. GarageBand. Ronin. Top Knot. Yeah, let's go with a Beatnik.
I like it. It makes you look younger.
Makes me look younger. Great. Yep. Facial hair. So you already did you just wake up, Daniel, or are you taking been out for a while? Alright, button stash, oh that's just horrifying. Shenandoah, goatee, I think this is the closest one we're gonna get. The Bard, Ombre, the Beast, Prospector. Which, if he was in the battle for Anchorage, I don't know my Fallout lore as much as I would like to date-wise. But it does make me wonder, how old he really was. Yeah, Dashing Rogue, no. I have more facial hair than that. Gunslinger. Alright, there you go. We'll be leaving soon to help Gary move. That's okay. That's hey, man. Whatever you gotta do, you know. That's what I told you last time when we were talking. You gotta do what you gotta do. I gotta take it in probably about 10, maybe 10:30ish. Go to the bank to withdraw the money so we can go pay our rent. So we're early. Alright, let's see. I like the oh my as just an O. Gettysburg. Oh, jeez. Doomsday Prep is a full-on beer. No. I think at best I'm gonna get is the goatee look.
What do you think, hon? Beard or no beard?
Let's see, change the color here. Sun-kissed, tanned. It's probably the way I look now. I don't know. I don't really look at myself in the mirror very much, even though I probably should. Wow, no, a little bit too dark here. No, a little too dark, you know. It would help if I had a mirror sitting right here beside me. Then you'd be like, yeah, about this one here. Let's go with this.
That's the face I fell in love with.
Really? This guy? He has a few scars here. I dig it. You have a camera on your phone. This is true. Let's see here. Right. Screw it. I kind of like all that.
Hello, handsome.
Except the mouth is way too big. Let's see here. There we go.
You have great lips. And
Ooh.
everything.
Well, thank you, darling. I'd like to see yours. There we go.
Looking good, if I do say so myself.
That works. Let's just... Alright, let's get out of here. I'm about done with this radio nonsense. Now, one thing I did learn is when you actually go through and name your character, certain names have been programmed into Fallout 4, and they will say them. Hello, Nora. Here's one thing I never did like is you don't never see her face in the thing. Alright. Let's see here. The Old Post, Way of the Future. Can't really read that. Alright. Oh.
Grognak the Barbarian and the Jungle of the Bat Babies. My favorite.
Look, that's an advertisement for a fat man. What the hell? Okay, you go do that. I don't want to deal with that.
You know, I was nervous at first, but Cosmo's really good with Shrek.
I'm so proud of her.
So, Suffolk County School of Law, Boston, Massachusetts. Juris Doctor. Like, one of the mods I added, taking and kind of overhauled the look of the books. Doctor of the Old School. Lower Plant, Grass, and Ferns of Britain, Volume 4.
It's probably that salesman. He comes for you every day.
Colorado Gazetteer. Reveries of a Bachelor. Oh, what do you want?
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Good for you.
Good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there.
Just look at that guy out there.
You know how happy I am to finally speak with you.
I have no idea.
Trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
So, ooh, I think I went a little bit dark. I might have to change that. Eesh. We don't know what we do for work right now. Nora's a lawyer. And clearly we have a baby boy, Sean. So how's it hard to get a hold of us? We aren't doing anything. I'm here now. Glad you're here.
Then I'm glad you caught up with me.
Oh, me too. You have no idea.
I like his hat.
Now,
It's
I know you're a
fedora.
busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here
You
today
are.
to
I
tell
know
you
I'm a vet.
that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Well, 111, huh? Sweet.
Sounds great.
Oh, it is. Believe you me. Now, you're already cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation.
What's with this guy?
I just need to verify
It's like he
some
knows
information.
something.
That's all.
Ooh, tell me more.
About this vault.
Oh, it has all the amenities of the modern home, I assure you. Not to mention total protection from nuclear radiation and hostile mutants. A better future underground. It's not only our mission, it's our passion.
Clearly, somebody was
Sure. Let's do
told what to say.
Splendid! Splendid. Now, let's see.
Alright, now, if you want to help me build my character, this is where you get to chime in. Is when I level up. If you want to go all crazy and weird, we can do that. But, what I was planning on doing was doing a 10 charisma. I don't know. I might lower down the 10. We were in the military, so let's go with an 8 here. What do you think? I could take in... Need to start with a 1 in intelligence. Why do I need to do a 1? I could raise all of these up and have them all at 4s. No, it's kind of just an overall nice even character. But I want to take and get dialogue. That's one of my biggest things. That way you can use idiots a lot. Yes, I know, I know. Let's lower down luck and agility. We were in the military, so it makes sense we have strength, perception, and endurance. So let's raise our charisma and intelligence just a little bit. Oh, it's kind of nice and rounded. What do you think? I always thought it was funny how there's a cat in here. And it's like, okay, it's a cat. No, you know, it was probably that a whole, you know, black cat crossing your path. Believe. Alright, I'm gonna go with this if nobody objects. Well, they really have his footsteps in time here. Balancing on a bottle. I hope there's a cork in it. Alright, I'm going with that. You home. Name. Here we go. Let's go with William. All right.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Wow, that kid is really jumpy.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments. Sugar bombs, 100% daily value of sugar.
Sean has been changed. Absolutely refuses to calm down.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Some of that maternal affection you seem to be so good at.
Oh, right. Get out of my way, Codsworth.
Go on.
Alright, alright.
How are the two most important men in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that.
You're special.
Hey, how's my little guy? Much better now, huh? Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
And I'm thinking that it's the weekend. Like a Saturday or Sunday. Because otherwise she would probably be going to work as a doctor, and we would be going to work if we had a job.
And do what exactly?
Sir, Mom, you should come and see this.
Codsworth, what's wrong?
Followed by yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
Uh-oh, something's going on.
We seem to have lost
What did
contact
he
with our
say?
affiliate stations.
Oh no.
We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania.
Wow,
My God.
that's pretty close because we're in Boston area.
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
Yep.
I've got some. Let's go.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered, evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
I don't know. Come on, this way. Come on.
Alright.
This way, all vault participants.
We're going, we're going.
Just help me pack it up.
See. Ah. Oops. I missed the bridge. Come on, Nora. Let's go.
Head to the gate. Vault participants, check in there.
One of the mods I did use changed the look of the,
I'm going in. You can't stop me. Sure. Okay. I'm reporting this.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
the, helicopters.
Adult male, adult female.
A-
Okay, go ahead.
Adult male and adult female. Look,
Good luck, man.
how many adult males and adult females are here?
You two, follow me.
And it also changed the look of the power armor a little bit.
We can. Now keep
Most of the mods I put have just updated the looks. That's all they did. See how this one's like U.S. military? Otherwise it would typically be gray.
Step on the platform in the center.
Alright, I'm going. Jeez, getting pushy.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
Yep, that was close.
Hold on.
Seems like my stream is a little bit laggy. That's not good.
We did it. We made it. We're okay.
Alright, so we have Mr.
Everyone
Russell,
please step off the elevator.
Mr.
Proceed up the
Abel.
stairs in an orderly fashion.
Nora, Mrs.
No
Abel,
need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone
Mr.
situated
and
in your
Mrs.
new home.
Whitfield,
Vault 111.
and us.
A better future underground.
See, this.
Yes, up the stairs.
I can't believe we left a minute later. We don't.
No. Don't get caught up thinking about that. You're safe now.
Everyone, just head up these stairs and through the door there.
Alright, we're going.
Email and step over to the table. Miss you. Welcome. Pick up a suit right over there.
Alright.
Head down the hall there.
Whoa there, Russell. Jeez, taking forever here. Alright.
Thanks. What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right. Follow me.
It's gone. Our home. Everything we had.
Oh, you're gonna
This is one of our most advanced
honey,
facilities.
What if they didn't make
Not
it?
that the others aren't great,
I
mind you.
know this is a How long do you think we'll be down here?
Alright.
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
The vault suit is designed to be fashionable as well as comfortable.
Prepared for the future, right?
Alright. Notice how's that?
Just step in here and put your vaults in.
Who's my little guy? I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
There he is.
Has everything a home has. Showers, bathrooms, kitchens, cryo chambers. Oh, very true. Decontamination pod. Alright. Don't you love how he changes right there?
The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper.
Decontaminate and depressurize you. I don't need to be depressurized. I wasn't deep diving.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete.
Okay. We're good.
In 5,
What?
4, 3, 1.
See, this is one of the things that I always liked and disliked about Fallout 4. Is that right there? They don't tell you anything, but it said also on the other hand sets it up for suspicion and wondering what's going on, because this is how Vault-Tec would treat you. They didn't like any of the residents knowing anything. Which does make me wonder why he woke up. So I'm thinking that they temporarily suspended it so that both of them were awake. See, you know, he could have hit her. You know, just grabbed the baby and just pulled. So, shooting her was a... Maybe it's the only thing he knows. Violence, I don't know. Huh? No, Nora. Well, I kind of don't want to take and stop because she's frozen like that.
God. Why would Vault-Tec do this?
And another one of the mods I did kind of updated the looks on the monitors here. Alright. Cryogenic array. Cryogenic array offline. Premature termination resulting in system failure. Isolated manual and remote overrides detected. Controls disabled. Remote override. So that wasn't done from here. It was done from somewhere else. Okay. Now I do know this is what we learn if we actually go explore, you know, the Institute. But at this moment, we don't know this. Life support offline, it's basically everything that the previous one just said. Pod occupant status. Alright. Pod C1, empty. Pod C2, Mrs. Callahan. Pod C3, Mr. Callahan. Pod C4, Mr. Abel. C5, Mrs. Abel. Nora and Sean. Infant. William. Mr. Russell. But we checked that one and it was empty, I thought. Alright. Deceased cause of death, asphyxiation due to life support failure. Oh wow. The same thing. Occupant status unknown. Pod door manual override engaged. Known remote override engaged. Mr. Russell. Wait a minute. So this one would be Mr. Russell. Right here. Oh, okay, I guess he was in there. But you can tell by his raspy breathing that he's still cold, which you would come to expect. But all these people died from asphyxiation because these things weren't done right. And there's still refrigeration coming out here. So this area is very cold. Lifter, hydraulic pressure regulator, adjusting pressure while door is raised, make his upper door to fall. Keep above 1200 psi. Okay. Now see the mods I do have installed, they just update the looks just a little bit, make labels easier to read. Alright, so let's see in here. Not seeing anything. Where was the... There should be a... monitor around here. Alright, here we go. Okay, well that's said the same thing. Same thing. Pod occupant status. B1 is Mr. DiPietro. B2 Cindy Coffrin. B3 Mrs. Whitfield. B4 Mrs. Coffrin. B5 Mr. Whitfield. B6 Mr. Coffrin. Okay, so we have Mr. Coffrin, Mrs. Coffrin, and I'm guessing their daughter, Cindy. Do you have the Far Harbor DLC? Yes, I do. I also, because this is the, I got the, all the, DLCs for Fallout 4. Except for New Vegas, because that's kind of a standalone thing, because it's nowhere near Boston. So Mr. DiPietro died due to asphyxiation. Same thing. All these people died from asphyxiation. Jeez, that's... Makes me... I hope they at least, died peacefully in their sleep. Frozen sleep. But still asleep. Alright. Come on, open the door. What the hell? Oh, nope. I don't... Let me grab a hammer. Then we're gonna grab a screwdriver. Stencil. Where is the hammer? Okay. You see that? Ah! The hell? Oh, it's creepy as all hell. Damn freaking bugs. Yes, I'm gonna want to smoke after this. Ooh, stim pack. Ah, screw it. Security terminal. Security, Vault 111 security instructions. To confidential security eyes only violation VTP-01011. Aha. Vault 111 is designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Which means they've done long-term suspended animation on aware human subjects. Pardon me. Security staff are responsible for maintaining installation integrity and monitoring science staff activity. Under no circumstances are staff allowed to deviate from assigned duties. Insubordination or interference with vault operations are capital offenses. Oh wow. Security staff are authorized to use lethal force. Operations protocol. Resident minutes. Upon activation notice from Vault-Tec, all personnel are required to report to the entry area and assist with admittance of Vault residents. Security personnel will maintain order and ensure that no personnel or residents attempt to evacuate the vault. Research staff will be responsible for resident intake and escort each to the designated cryogenic pod. Residents not accounted for in the manifest should be asked to step aside, and detained forcefully by security if necessary. Just thrilling, isn't it? Once all residents have been sealed into their preservation chambers, dispose of any detainees. Vault entryway must remain sealed under any circumstances. Dispose of any detainees. Okay. If the entire area is sealed, what are they going to do with the detainees? Where are they going to put the bodies? If they dispose of them. All clear evacuation. All clear message. Following a nuclear event, Vault-Tec will monitor hazards such as radiation levels, enemy invasions, subsequent attacks, and other factors. Once conditions are deemed safe, this terminal will receive an all-clear notice. Upon receiving the all-clear notice, Vault-Tec personnel will be evacuated at overseer discretion. Disregard any notices from organizations or individuals not associated with Vault-Tec, including government and military. Residents are not to be disrupted or evacuated. Vault-Tec will attend to their needs remotely once Vault 111 staff has been evacuated. So Vault-Tec says right here they're ignoring government and military. And now we're supposed to trust them? Apparently we did trust them. A bit, well, late, but hey. Vault 111 is classified as a short-term assignment. Non-resident personnel are expected to carry out research duties and basic maintenance on the vault while awaiting the all-clear signal to evacuate. In the absence of an all-clear message from Vault-Tec, the overseer may elect to evacuate staff after a mandatory shelter period of 180 days of containment. Under no circumstances may Vault 111 staff evacuate during this shelter period, unless receiving the all-clear message from Vault Tech. So we're guaranteed to stay here for at least 180 days. Which is not even half a year. I don't know how smart that was. Security logs. October 2077. Finally happened, the world's over, barely got all the residents inside, not everyone made it. Now it's just us and the icebergs. I don't get it. Eggheads tried to explain to me that keeping them frozen is a big experiment for a better future or something, I don't know. Just doesn't seem right that we were smiling at them all that time before putting them on ice. Shouldn't we have told them something? No, because then they would have been aware and they would want to have done it. Christmas Underground. Got together with the rest of the security boys and support staff and had a little party. Best gift that got handed out was a fancy lad snack cake that wasn't too stale. Uh-huh. Some of the scientists came, Overseer wasn't there either. I just don't get them. They hiding something from us? Another company secret only for the higher ups? Whatever, just a few more months until the all clear is supposed to come through. Then we can start rebuilding. Well, this guy's at least a little optimistic. March 14th, 2078. Only a few weeks left in our mandatory shelter period. Everyone's getting stir crazy. Some people are even saying the all clear signal is never coming. We can't stay here much longer, that's for sure. It's not just the fact that I've been staring at the same break room and bunk bed for over 6 months. It's the fact that we only have enough food left for another few months. Tops. So what's this guy complaining about? If he knows it's only a few weeks and they got a few months of food, they're good. The overseer keeps telling everyone to be patient, focus on work. He's definitely keeping us out of the loop. Something bad is going on. I just know it. April 23rd, 2078. The main door accessing the vault is malfunctioning. Now the only way out is through the overseer's evacuation tunnel. How convenient for him. He has one of the science team watching the door into his office at all times from a little makeshift checkpoint. Got invited to a meeting tonight, support staffers and security only. Sounds like I'm not the only one with an axe to grind. Last entry. Okay, we need a date. No all clear from Vault Tech is coming. We need to leave. We're all but out of food. I almost murdered Stanley for dropping a damn salt cracker on the floor. A handful of us confronted the overseer about opening up the vault. I never knew a man that small could shout that loud. Now he's locked himself in his office along with the rest of the science staff. We're supposed to hand over any food, weapons, and medicine we have by tonight, or there's going to be consequences. Talk to everyone, it's time. One way or another, we're getting out of this vault. Okay, but we don't know when this happened. We're all but out of food. But it says here they have enough food left for a few months. When was this? That was March. April. So we could easily assume that this would be May, June, or July. August at latest of 2078. Okay. First cup of coffee right there. Okay. Exterminating is everyone's job. It looks like a giant praying mantis. Which is funny considering praying mantis. Okay. Alright. How the hell is this so rusty?
Giant roaches? What the hell?
I agree. You guys should two-hand the security batons. Dual wield them. Okay, so I'm guessing this is probably the security quarters. Right off the... There's a bathroom here. Kind of like a little living room here. So it kind of makes sense. Nothing in the refrigerator. Alright. Overseer memo. Remember, use of recreational terminal is a privilege. If work performance declines, this privilege may be revoked. Enjoy responsibly. Top 10. I have no idea what that is other than initials. Red Menace. No. We'll take it with us. Giant cockroaches, though. That's really creeping me out. Well, we know lightning kills them. The hell? 111 skeleton. Shouldn't be a skeleton. Look, he doesn't have anything on here. Just bones. And one of the mods updated the stim packs, the way they look a little bit. I'm guessing this is probably the Overseer. Overseer's terminal, yep. Vault 111 overseer instructions. Vault 111 is. Let's see your short term. Okay. Vault 111 is designed to test the long term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Your staff will be on short term assignment to monitor basic cardiopulmonary and cognitive functions. Long-term monitoring will be handled remotely by Vault technicians. Under no circumstance is suspension to be disrupted. This includes the administration of life-saving measures. Your staff is also considered expendable. Subordination or attempts to evacuate prematurely or are capital violations. Unused cryogenic pods are the preferred method for cadavers disposal. Okay. So, well, hello, Sean. Morning to you too. Hope all is great. Yeah, it's going pretty good. Just playing Fallout 4, and this is the first episode of the ongoing series I'm going to be doing on doing kind of deep diving into the game. I know Oxhorn's already done this, but I haven't, and I want to do it my way because I have a few mods installed. Nothing changes the way the game's played, just more a looks. So, and we haven't even got out of the Vault 111 yet. So, how we have just started. Alright. So, even if the person in cryogenic suspension needs life-saving measures, they can't do it. The staff is considered expendable, which means Vault-Tec doesn't care. Insubordination or attempts to evacuate prematurely of the vault are capital violations, and anybody who they have to deal with like this, throw them in the unused cryogenic pods, which I did not see any. So, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know. Cryolator. Ooh. I've dreamed of making cryogenic freezing available in a portable on-demand form. Cryolator is my latest attempt. Thankfully, we're in no short supply of the chemicals and components I need to tinker with the prototype. It's a nice way to occupy the time as we wait for the all-clear signal. Sweet deal. Glad to catch you playing live. Why, thank you, Sean. Thank you very much. Now, just so you know, I usually am streaming very early in the morning because I have to be to work at like 10 in the morning, so I'm usually streaming between 7 and 9 on most typical days. On Saturday and Sunday, I don't have to be there till 3, so I'm like to do a nice 4-hour chunk in the mornings on Saturday and Sunday of a stream, so we can actually get into the game, get our teeth wrapped around it, and see what's going on. On Saturdays, I'm going to be doing Fallout 4. On Sundays, I'm doing Skyrim 5. And Mondays, which is my one day off, is when I play Fallout 76 with Riston. Alright, so there's I'm thinking he created the cryolator due to having the idea of, since there might not have been any cryopods, or the cryopods they did have that were empty at the beginning were filled, of having a way of freezing somebody for being insubordinate. Kind of my idea. Overseer's log. I don't think we've read this one. Preparations. Nope. The final staff orientation is complete. All but a few residents down in Sanctuary Hills have been enrolled, and several from Concord as well. All tech supervisors came up this week to do a technical review with me. The vault is ready to open. Oh, okay. I can only imagine that what wonders our residents will get to witness. The notion of leaping forward in time. Almost wish I could join them to see the promise of our future realized. October 23rd. It happened. Oh, this is October 23rd, 2077. Because we know that's when the bombs fell. Fallout 4 and Skyrim are the best games, I think. Yeah, I love them. I absolutely love them. And I do have on both of these, I do have mods installed on the games, so it is a modded game. But they are mostly looks, and they're minute looks that kind of overhaul a few things here and there, but nothing lore breaking or non-lore friendly. And you'll get to see it if we can ever get out of the vault. It's happened. We're lucky that most of the staff was nearby when the early warning came through. We had less notice than expected, but only Nordhagen was missing when we sealed the entrance. Resident admittance went smoothly. Everyone made it, even the family that waited until the last minute. Was worried there would be more suspicion, but things happened so fast for these people. They must have been too overwhelmed to question the cryogenic pods. Yeah, it's because we were told there was something else. But Nordhagen was missing when we sealed the entrance. Makes me wonder if this Nordhagen was a person or a place. I don't really know at this moment. Systems malfunction. Strain issue today with pod C3. Subject appeared to be having heart palpitations. Nothing life-threatening, but unusual. We realized almost too late that the pod was malfunctioning. The cryogenic ray almost started thawing her out. We're not sure, but I suspect a hiccup in Vault-Tec's remote override system may have sent an errant signal. We'll have to keep an eye out. I hope their systems are reliable once we evacuate the staff. I have mods mostly skin. Well, dog meat is a raw. Well, there's nothing wrong with dog meat being a Rottweiler. They never specify what type of dog he is, and Rottweilers are beautiful dogs. Yeah, I can't handle games that change stuff or, make it to where you kind of gives you the cheat. I'm like, no. There's been no all-clear signal yet, even though we're nearing the end of a 180-day mandatory shelter period. Supplies were never intended to last more than that. Oh, wow. Yes, love. To watch what? Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to watch it. Uh-huh. And despite my best efforts, people are beginning to question what we're doing down here. If people think we can leave when 180 days are up, they're insane. The radioactivity exposure would still be potent enough to fry everyone if the vault seals are breached that early. See, that was my thing. Right there. We know the radiation levels after 180 days, which is basically 6 months, is still way too high. The whole point of the all clear was to receive additional instructions from the main office. Okay. I don't know what to do. I can't open the vault. I can't expect our supplies to last forever. I just have to keep everything under control until the all clear. Well, I mean, at least has a good idea. A faction led by security personnel have turned on me, demanding they be allowed to leave the vault. Idiots. I will not open the door to be radiated to death out there. I'm consolidating the remaining supplies, putting the staff on lockdown. We're going to have to start prioritizing who deserves what little food we have left. I've been too damn generous with the rations. If you don't like it, well, that's fewer mouths to feed. Oh, wow. That's... Open evacuation tunnel. The personnel evacuation tunnel is now open. Remind all staff to be orderly and follow shutdown protocols before exiting and resealing Vault 111. Please maintain all staff records and research. Report to your local Vault Tech superiors for debriefing and further instruction. Okay. Oh. Sweet. So then who's this guy? Well, we know that there was at least 4 shots fired here. Alright, 10 millimeter rounds, 10 millimeter. Ooh, Cryolator.
Nice.
Aww.
For you.
Alright. So this is the Overseer's personal room. Living quarters. We got bobby pins. Let's see if we can pick this.
No way I could pick this.
Oh, I was hoping. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, don't. It was this door that was a personal evacuation route. Hell. Shot this thing twice. There we go. Ah! Ah! Well, you just... Ha 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 ha. Jesus. That's a lot of bugs. Well, I don't know how you feel about giant cockroach, but hi. Crunchy and tastes like peanut butter. Alright. I'm not seeing any more roaches.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
You know, that's a good question. Ah. Okay. Well, I guess we got a Pip-Boy. So I was told that supposedly one of the earliest versions of Windows boot up system. I don't know how correct this is, but food is food. Yeah, exactly. Alright. Let's open the vault and then take one last look around. Make sure we grabbed everything.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Which makes me wonder. Because clearly it doesn't look like this has been opened. Alright. Now we know that goes to the overseer's office. We didn't go this way though. So let's clear this out if we can. Oh, this is where we got the let's see, I don't know if I should take and clear everything out and just come back for the cryolator later, or let's take 10mm rounds, or leave it and come back for it later, which I'm gonna probably leave it and come back for it later. What the hell? There's all this water down there. Alright. Probably one of the few places where water's not irradiated. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, let's see here. Red roach meat. Well, let's use a stim pack because we don't know what the world looks like outside. Because I'm playing this as if I've never played it before. So. Alright. Change our appearance just a little bit because it was a little bit too dark for my taste. But oh. F. Face. Come on. we go. Lighten it up just a little bit. Nah. Let's go one step further. All right. Finish, exit the vault. All right.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
All right, I will be right back. I'm going to step away and refill my coffee cup. All right. I'm gonna step outside and vape since our landlord doesn't want us to vape in the house. I've got my coffee, so I'm gonna step outside, and I'll be right back. Let's do a quick save. Alright. I'm back. Thank you for your patience. We finally got out of the vault. So that's a good thing. I do need to run to the bank real quick. So I'm gonna call it right here. Because I need to withdraw the money for rent and get that taken care of, because that takes definite priority over where I'm at. Hopefully that doesn't take too long, and I do want to come back and continue streaming some more Fallout 4 and get like another, so I'd like to get a 2 hours and then 2 more hours, but I don't know. So thank you for joining me today on William's Adventures in Fallout 4. We are going to do a hard save here, and I do want to thank you for everybody who joined me today, like Daniel and Sean. Please join me again if I continue streaming a little bit later. I do have to take care of this because it is very high priority. So thank you once again. Be safe and have fun. Hope to see you soon. Yeah, I will definitely try to be back on, and I'm hoping half an hour, because you know it's just running to the bank and then go depositing it in his bank. That's all it is. And then, you know, coming back and hopefully being able to hop back on and continue. That's my tentative plan as of right now. So thank you very much, Sean. I really do appreciate having somebody here that I can actually talk with. So thank you for joining me today. Today in William's Adventures in Fallout 4. And let's go on an adventure and play something new.